Two wheels, endless adventure, cycling. This isn't just a sport. This is freedom, fun, and the ultimate ride to excitement. Whether you're riding to the finish line or just for the fun of it, with every pedal comes a thrill. Welcome to The Power Within. I'm Umutoniwase Assoumpta, and speaking of thrills, on today's episode we have Neza Violet, our professional cyclist who is ready to redefine what it means to ride with passion and heart. Welcome to the show, Neza. It's lovely to have you here with us.
Thank you so much, Tony. It's lovely to be with you.
Thank you so much. If you could just introduce yourself. I know you wear so many hats. You're a guide, you're a coach, you're a cyclist, so many of them. So if you could just tell us, what exactly you do and introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. I'm Violet Neza. I am a Rwandan. I'm a coach, a cyclist, and a freelancer guide. Thank you.
And that's amazing. And how did this journey begin, especially of cycling?
Thank you so much. I love the bike. I love cycling. Then I chose to start and to do it for inspiring other girls from all over the world, especially in my country.
And when did this begin? Maybe at what age did you find that love for loving the bikes?
I think I was it was almost 14 ages. I started to love bike, and I was like, I had the curiosity to test a bike, to ride it, because I was seeing a bike and I was asking myself how people can move on two wheels. And I was like, wow, this is so lovely. Why can't I try it and do like what they are doing? Then I loved the bike. On 16 years old, it's when I started to ride a bike, just for fun. Then on 17th is when I started it as a sport.
Oh wow. And how has that journey been since you were 17 years? That's at a very young age. How has it been throughout up to this moment?
Yeah, it's been multiple things. Like at some point I had challenges, at some point I had fun. When you are starting something and you are one girl in the area, you are one girl doing that in a family, it's not easy. I started it, and it was when people were saying, oh, there are sports for the girls, there are others for the boys. You're not allowed to do this, and you're not allowed to do this, you have to do this. But for me, I was like, I love this something. I want to do something. I want to become someone. And I didn't hear like the people who were discouraging me, because I started with big goals, and I was like, I want to achieve on my goals. You're telling me that and those, but my goal is to do this, is to ride the bike for as a transportation, can help me to move from one point to another. I want to ride the bike for becoming a champion, for becoming a role model for others. I was also asking them, why are you telling me this is not for the girls? Who said that? And they were saying, oh, it's in our culture. I was saying, I understand, but boys have two legs. Boys want to move, and I wanted to do the same. We play football, we play volleyball together with them. Why are we not riding a bike like them? And I started, and I kept moving forward, facing difficulties, And yeah, I faced them. There were people around me, kept supporting me. There were others who were discouraging me, but I overcome those barriers, and then now I'm where I am so far. Thank you.
Amazing. So you've said how this sport, most of the time we hear that it's a male-dominated sport. It's for boys. It's for men. So what are some of these challenges that you encounter? You know, as a female cyclist, beating the odds of being in a male-dominated sport.
Like for example, I start on one I faced in the beginning. They were saying like, you know, when you are wearing like a short, like a pant, and the people they used to wear like in a rural area. I was born in a rural area where they didn't see people wearing short, wearing pants, and they would say, "Oh, she's wearing shorts, she's becoming a bitch." And the other words like that, they were like, "You don't have to do that. You are misbehaving." And I was like, no, I just wearing this because I'm doing sport. You know, the people they can wear how they want, depends on what they are going to do. I'm wearing this because when I'm riding, wearing a pant or short is when I feel comfortable. And yeah, many people they were like not happy for me, but for me, I was happy for myself, and I had a goal. And I didn't mind, and also there was challenge of equipment. Like I was wishing to become professional rider, but at that moment I didn't see a good bike, a good helmet, and also sport in Rwanda for the girls, it wasn't developed. And it's many different challenges I faced.
But so now coming back to it being not for girls and for girls, is this a sport that anyone or everyone can participate in? Or, you know, is there an age maybe, or is there any barrier? Is it for everyone in short?
That's a nice question I always want to replay, because everyone is asking herself, and also like feeling like, oh, I'm old, oh, I'm short, I'm small, I'm big. Cycling is for everyone. It doesn't matter ages, it doesn't matter the skills you have, just if you love it. Come, ride a bike. If you don't know how to ride, ask help. I'm a coach, I can give help to everyone who wants to ride a bike. Don't mind if you are old or you are young. If you are big or small, cycling is for everyone.
Okay, and maybe like in your day-to-day life, are there maybe things that you have to eat, you have to restrict yourself? Like, is there a diet a cyclist has to follow, you know, to be in the perfect size, to be fit? Do you have to follow a certain routine?
That's a good question. At this moment, I'm not a real professional, I'm a semi-professional rider. I can eat what I want to eat. There is no restriction about the food. I know myself, I know my body. As everyone can know her body, and you want to eat and to not to eat everything you see. You want to eat healthy. Sport is also helping you to manage your kilos. You need to eat. You need to have energy. You need to know how many calories you are consuming, you are spending, and there is no big restriction on food when you are a cyclist or not.
And now that you're saying it's for everyone, somebody could be listening to us or seeing us and they're like, but I keep falling, you know. I was seeing some of the cyclists there, they were falling. What keeps you motivated? Or when you're coaching the young girls that you coach, what keeps them going? You know, you fall so many times, but what is the secret to having that motivation to keep going?
I see. When you want to become a professional rider, you have to set the goals. To fall down once doesn't mean you will not achieve your goals. She crashed in the last turn. Yeah, she crashed. But you know, when you are still young and you are learning how to race, you're fighting for the lead, for the podium. Yeah, she's so strong. I think she will become a real professional rider. As I see how she's reacting. She's sad she didn't keep reading the rest, and yeah. But I hope she will be fine, and the next time she will make it. You fall down, you stand up and keep going, again fall down, stand up and keep going. It is the way, the progression. You start from, when you are counting, you are from 0 to 1 and to 10. You don't start from 0 and 1 and 10 already. It's slow by slow, step by step. You fall down, stand up, and when you see you are facing difficulties, like you are losing balance. As a coach, I'm here to support. I advise the riders, and if riders come to me and ask me, I have a question. What question you have? When I'm riding a bike, I fall down, and I ask you, how do you fall? And I can demonstrate something for you. Then I can ask you to repeat, and I can see how you move, how you pedal, how you turn. And I can see if you have a balance, if you are flexible. Like sometimes there are riders who are riding, instead of looking forward where they are going, they look down.
Because they're scared.
Yeah, when you are looking down, you are limiting your journey. You are just looking closer. You have to look for where you are heading to.
Yeah.
And when you want to turn, you need to feel flexible. Come and sit on the saddle. I hold you. Don't worry.
Do I hold on the brakes?
Hold the second pedal. Yes, and look forward.
Okay. Oh my God.
Just look forward. I hold you. Now I'm going to hold you here.
Okay.
And I also hold the bike.
Okay.
Yeah, just come on the saddle. Sit on the saddle. Yes. Look for the second pedal. I hold you. The second pedal, move your foot down. Yeah, I hold you, don't worry. You need a little bit like this, where you can put your foot here. Then you can have bike here. You are in the middle of the bike.
Yeah.
You can look a little bit because you are big now. When you are professional, you already know where the pedal is. I can do it like this. But when you are big enough, you just look where the pedal is. You put the foot like this, and you hold the handbar this way, and you get the second pedal, then you can move.
Now, when you're training these young girls, what is the age group that you're training, and what is maybe some of the things that you keep reminding them over and over for them not to feel discouraged, for them not to be like, no, this is not for me, I don't want to do this anymore. What is the advice you keep telling them?
The advice I keep telling them is just you as you. Set a goal. Think about who you want to become. Think about when you can draw a big image. And you can't have that big image without drawing anything. You start by little things. Like for example, when you are drawing a tree, you can't draw. We can't put a pen on paper and the tree is done. You can start drawing the stem, the branches, the leaves, and I give them example, and I tell them look in cycling. Who do you want to become in cycling? You want to become like who? And once you have someone who is your role model, it is where I show you she started from this step, moved to this step, and today she's on this step. You have to do what she did. You have to start from 0, and you will achieve on something. Because without starting, and if you start and stop, then you are failed. To fail is to stop. When you never give up, you will achieve on so many things.
True.
Just keep dreaming, keep working on your dreams, and you will become someone you want to become, and your dreams will become reality.
Amazing. So what are the groups, these girls that you train? Are there specific ages that you train, and how do they balance school and training? Do they go for competitions? How do they join everything and go to school, practice? How does that go?
Yeah, that is going well. So we make a plan. I make a plan with them. Like during whole day, we meet even working days. When they are studying, I meet them during the weekend. And they are in age from 11 to 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
All of them, they are students. For helping them to keep practicing, we have a few bags. We share what we have. And I make a schedule for them, like you are studying from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like you can ride 1 hour before you go to school, and then you go to school. After you come back home, then next day someone else can ride your bike. Then they keep swapping, they keep studying and going to school, studying. We use the time as how we have it.
So now, Neza, if let's say next month you have a competition, I've seen that you've been traveling outside the country, you've been having competitions every now and again. Let's imagine next month you have a competition. How do you prepare for it?
Thank you so much. First of all, when I know I will have a competition in the next month, I sit down and look on my calendar, see what are on my list to do, list them from the very important things to the casual things, like what is not very necessary on my list. Then I start to eliminate, like there is this one, I need it, it's really necessary in this month. This one I can also do it in the next month. And after listing those things, I eliminate and I stay with what is very, very important to me in that month. And when I have a competition is very important on that list. And I set a goal of what I want to do in that competition. Do I want to win? Do I want to finish? Or what is the outcome I want from this list? Then after that, I can check. I have as a guide, I have a tourist to guide. I have to train for this competition. Then I make a timetable of how I will train and how I will do other activities besides training. It's how I prepare my competition. And I also look, like I check this moment I'm feeling fit, I need to train a lot, or I'm feeling not fit. I check, I plan everything according to how I am and what is the important of rest to me.
And just before we conclude, in a few words, there could be a girl somewhere who is struggling and wondering, am I able to do this? Am I able to take on this? Just tell them in a few words, what do they need to know?
Thank you so much. What you need to know you are powerful. You can overcome everything. When you plan, when you want, just never give up. Start and keep moving forward. I'm here to inspire other girls, and you can inspire others as I am doing it. You can become a role model for the others. When they see you, like you are, like for me, I'm from somewhere in a rural area, and I moved there. Now I'm here. I'm traveling from one country to another country. You can become who you want to become. Well, just the point is, start, have a goal, work on it, and have a discipline. Without discipline, you will not reach somewhere you want to reach. Make your plan, like time management is also included in your everyday activity. Set a goals, give yourself the time right, and keep working on it.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Neza. And just in one word, how do you hope to be remembered in the cycling community?
Thank you so much. That's a really good question. It's not easy to find one word which can describe who I want to become in a cycling community, because for me, I want to become role model for all others, where the girls can sit and say, like, I want to become like a Neza. I want to be a coach. I want to be a cyclist. I want to call others. I want to be a voice of other girls. I want to fight for others. Oh my God. One word is very difficult.
Yes, but thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
That's amazing, and it's been lovely to have you here. And as you have heard, life is just like cycling. You have to keep pushing. You have to have a balance. So stay tuned for this and more stories of motivation that encourage you here at East Africa Media Group.